Welcome back. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. So, I am not going to Sagani's bit because I remembered that I got my ass absolutely handed to me. Much as I might not have wanted to. Well, I'll try it once
Do these
more.
look like the cliffs from your vision?
But also try to do it in a fashion that I lure them out, as opposed to get them all at once.
Ready, Watcher.
Shit! Well, that didn't work. Okay, good. Oh, I'm in something. Infestation of maggots. Okay, yeah, that's not working. That is not fucking working. Holy hell. Okay, let's see here. Because we got one for Deerford Village. Cleodon Relog. Yes. Okay, so I'll head back to Stonewall Gorge, recruit Haravius. Sagani, you're sitting at the keep for a while, I think. Sorry, but...
Mm-hmm.
Craft Hall, Artificer's Hall... Artificer's Hall, I think. Oh! Actually, yeah, I'll be able to read these now. Examine the writing. All things end only to continue anew. Enter now at dusk, that we may all experience a new dawn. I'll get Haravius first. And actually, I might have to swap out Jiren's for him. Still fresh.
If this is your deer, you need a new game warden. Name's Haravius. Hungry? I can't eat all this. First catch of the day, help yourself.
I have a small bite.
Great! You can have the best part. Eat up!
After you.
So delicious. Now I know the deer had elderberries for its last meal. Are you sure you don't want to try some?
What killed that deer?
One ornery Stelgar. Though looking at the deer's insides, it had a malformed but delicious heart, and would have been dead within the year regardless. Gallowayne chose a fitting end for this fine animal. Pardon me, I shouldn't pray with my mouth full.
Tell me about Gallowayne.
Lord of the Hunt, patron of all seekers. I'm the wrong person to ask. As a child, I would worship Gallowayne in hopes of being a great hunter. But I have since come to know Wal, he who sees and is not seen.
Tell me about Wal.
Wal is the god of mystery and obfuscation. Wal does little to intervene, dictate, or limit our actions. But nor does he make himself easily known. I would say I contemplate Wal more than I follow or serve him.
What brings you here?
Other than the delicious venison, new trees to document, new animals to sketch, new sights to be seen. I've learned as much as I can from the druids of my circle. I'd rather wander and learn than take root and stagnate. So if you're traveling to Deerwood and need another set of hands, I'd welcome the safety of a group.
Drew's assistance would be welcome.
I'm trained by the celebrants of Hawk and Ivy of the Fisher Crane tribe. I know more than my share of nature magic, and, well, I don't shy away from a good fight. I have business with the druids that live near Twin Elms. So long as we find ourselves there eventually. Splendid!
Okay. Sorry for skipping over that much, but yeah.
Farewell.
Oop, okay. Yeah, I'll bring him in. And actually, let's see. I know he's got peasant. I'd have to swap Sagani's for his, but Constitution. I think I'll hold that one for Sagani. I kept hitting V, that would do it. Peasant, so hatchet, spear, quarterstaff, hunting bow. Alright, so hatchet it is. Oh yeah. Let's see. There we go. No enchanted accessories. I may as well give him Gaun's Pledge. Why not? Or Gaun's Pledge? I don't know.
Need something?
Almost forgot this.
Yeah.
He was nearly set upon by what? Oh. Yeah, sure. Oh. Wrong one. I need to go in at night. Okay, examine the writing again. Enter now at dusk. Ah, damn it. Well, I think I saved just beforehand. $16.50. Okay, yep. Good, I did quick save. Actually, yeah, I may as well just make camp, come to think of it.
Mm-hmm.
Enter now at dusk. Okay, I need to wait till dusk, but how do I do it? I mean, that much is obvious, but again, how? Hang on. Hour 22, so I've got to wait till hour, like, I don't know. I'll head up to Deerford.
Yeah? Next time we get the chance, I'm buying you a pint. Oh, do you want one too? Sorry, I meant for Isselmere. I'll get you one too.
Ow. Oh. Defensive. There we go.
As a peripatetic loner, I'm not privy to the latest news, but the Hollowborn Children is a tale that has reached even my reclusive ears. Or, rather, ear.
What do the Glanfathan Druids think of this plight?
It's been a long time since I've spoken with my circle. They'd probably tell you what I'd tell you. This plight was most certainly the consequence of someone trespassing into Nguithan places, not meant for folk. I mean, what else other than the gods could inflict punishment of such impressive scale?
What are your thoughts on them?
Anytime a life is separated from its soul, I wanted to pretend it was just a rumor when I first heard of it. In my youth, I'd cursed the dear Woodens for being ignorant despoilers that breed out of control. But soulless babies? What heartless gods would inflict that kind of tragedy? No parent or child deserves to be a part of that horror. Need something?
Can we? Tell me about our Glenfath. Okay,
Wild? Yes, I suppose all of us were a bit wild as my tribe was migratory and we didn't live in permanent houses. But I understand what you're trying to ask. Yes, a slight plurality of Glanfathan Orlans have forest plumage. Growing up with meadow plumage, I was assumed to be weaker than others my age. The huntmaster of my tribe only chose apprentices from the forested kin, or rather, wild Orlans, as they're called amongst slave-owning bigots, as well as bigots too broke to own slaves. I grew up in Glanfath, specifically in and around Thane Bog. My people, the Fisher Crane tribe, are migrant stewards of the land. I've walked the whole of Glanfath many times.
Apparently I had a bit of a hot button with him.
What would you like to know?
Okay, I'm gonna skip a lot of this, unfortunately.
My mother's crotch. You?
What a coincidence. I also came from your mother's crotch.
For the record, only I'm allowed to insult my mother. But I respect your dedication to banter, so I'll let it slide. This time. I grew up in Glanfath, specifically in and around Thane Bog.
What's your relationship with Gala? Well, yeah, what sort of creatures? That's an unusually terse response from you. What are you holding back?
It's a long story, and I haven't really told it before to an outsider, so bear with me. I struggled with spirit shifting, the final rite of passage in my druidic training. I prayed to Galawain for insight, and, in the style of seekers of old, went to the forest, alone, to ask for guidance. Then I got my answer, an answer at least, in the form of a vibrantly colored Stelgar that pounced from the underbrush and made a salient demonstration of its capacity to eat things 1/15th its size.
As awful as that sounds, it's one amazing rite of passage.
Well, oh, you actually meant that. Thanks. My kin didn't find anything positive about this tale. As the beast was lopping off bits of my handsomeness, I remember trying to fight back, swinging with arms too short to reach. I felt I had the energy for one last swipe at the beast's nose, and when I lashed out with a punch, My arm felt twice as massive, and my fingers sprouted talons. In a rush of power, I shifted into a mirror of my assailant. Apparently, he couldn't pick on someone his own size. By the battle's end, his severed arm was in my maw. The beast limped away in defeat.
That's quite an impressive tale. Oh boy. Lovely. Were you at least recognized as a proper druid? Can you learn to shift into something less terrifying? You didn't choose your form? Yeah, I'm not going to say that one.
Well, if you don't know me, you can't trust me. And if you can't trust me, odds are low you'll leap in front of a flying arrow to save my life.
You'd be surprised.
I've been meaning to visit the Druids of Twin Elms to see if they know more about my spirit shift. If our journey takes us there, perhaps they can enlighten me with more information about the Autumn Stelgar. But for now, maybe we can talk about something less depressing?
Do you think there's any possibility the Gallowayne is trying to help you, albeit in strange ways? You still seek wisdom. You're just asking a different god because the first didn't answer. Oh, nice.
Need something? Need something? My second favorite subject. What would you like to know?
Alright,
Need
try it
something?
again.
Need something?
Okay. Do you miss it? Huh. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not reading this aloud because I don't think I could do his voice actor justice. Yeah.
I grew up in Erglonfoth. Specific, what would you like to know? Yeah? Need
Okay,
something?
I've got to see.
Curious about your compatriots? Whom in particular?
What do you make of Aloth?
Oh, him? Him I don't mind too much. Though I could pitch a tent with the pole wedged up his anus. I could smell something funny on him. 2 cents? Not quite. Well, whatever it is, take note of his mood swings. I don't think he's unstable. I just think he has a lot going on up there.
Any thoughts on Kanarua?
Oh, I think I could fit 3 of me, plus a remainder of a 4th Haravius inside that giant. Gods, am I glad he's friendly. And between you and me, he has a better singing voice than the prettiest lasses I know from my tribe. It's 1 part unsettling, 2 parts arousing. And it makes me wish I still had both ears.
How about Durance?
Oh, love at first sight. It's like wow carved an ever-changing gash in his brain, and every hour he's a different flavor of angry. Durance makes me feel like I'm the sane one. He smells like fear in the mornings and rage in the afternoons. I'm keeping my eye on him. He's a laugh, but he might someday be a problem.
What do you think of Air?
He's nasty, brutish, and tall. So 2/3 like me, I suppose. The circumference of his neck exceeds the circumference of my torso at its thickest point. They sure do breed them big and dumb in the Deerwood, don't they? No, I'm being a brat. Truthfully, I think the guy's a lot more gentle than he pretends. He's certainly got a big heart for animals, at least, which is rather telling of who he is under that soldier exterior.
Sagani, what's your impression?
She actually steps lightly when we travel outdoors, which is more than I could say for the rest of you. They do things differently where she's from, but she knows her way around the woods almost as well as I do. Almost. We can speak another...
Okay. Oh, actually.
Huh?
Until we find who?
Hello.
What business is that? Ooh. She's here? Well, actually. Knife her. And actually, I believe... Let's see... Okay, I'm... Twin elms.
And what does the flame do? Nice and quiet.
Oh, okay. At first I thought I was getting into a bit of a spot there.
Nice and slow.
Hello.
Greetings.
Really? Who is she? Yeesh. Let's see, Temple of Bareth.
Laying low.
All of them are thefts.
Steady does it.
Yeah, there's Hollowborn there. Sorry to disappoint, but yeah.
Laying low.
That's probably not the best way to pray to the gods. Calm down and tell me what happened. An ogre moved into the area not long ago. Folk have been seeing glimpses and tracks out in the wood, but it seemed to be staying away from town. Or so we all thought until it made off with my pigs. Now everyone's afraid it's going to develop a taste for kith, if it hasn't already. Did you see the ogre take your pigs? What else would have destroyed my pen and made off with my herd? And at the same time, the rest of the village is seeing a 10-foot monster in the forest. I know it's too late to get my pigs back, but it set my mind at ease to see that thing's head shorn from its neck. In fact, you bring a ugly pig to me, and I'll trade you for something that's less of use to a farmer like me than to a rowdy-looking sort like yourself. What do you know about the ogre? Same as any other, I'm sure. Big, ugly son of a bitch with a nasty temper and an appetite to match. Tragil could tell you more. He claims to have seen it in the wood. You can find him in his shop right by the broken tower.
Keeping an eye out.
Alright, save real quick.
I'll stay out of sight.
Alright, there's the inn for the Elven Noble.
I just want to find her. Surely even you can understand that.
Ooh, excellent. These rustic fables are always great fun. Let me get out something to write with. Ah. What do you mean supposed to be? Mm-hmm. Naturally. Yeah, I'm gonna skip a lot of this. I'm sorry. I'm just, And I'm sure this might come in handy somewhere else.
We're decent folk, my lord. Perhaps you should leave and check the wilds.
Hail, traveler.
What was your exchange with that nobleman about? Have you seen an Orlin named Knife, or called Knifer? Oh boy. So, Trigal, Courier, Dina, Winfrith. About that ogre. Do you know anything about an Anguithan ruin nearby?
My child is out there. Do they not understand?
My lord,
we're doing everything we can. Unfortunately, these villagers...
Beasts take them all. I don't care how you do it, but find her.
Your child is missing, I take it?
Yes, Lady Alice. My daughter. I've asked around, but nobody in this mud hole has any concerns beyond their swine. We turn my men away like beggars and seem downright pleased to be of no use. But you're not one of my soldiers. And you look like you're used to getting your hands dirty, if you don't mind my saying so.
If you find her, tell her I won't be upset with her. She can come back and all will be well. I just want to make sure my Alice, my child, is safe. Nothing in the world is more important to me. Tell me about yourself.
I'm Lord Nestor Harrond of Defiance Bay. My family has been prominent there since Imperial times. Our primary estate is on the outskirts of Brackenbury, but we have holdings in New Haomar as well. Those went to my sister and her husband. A petty, small-minded man.
Okay.
Alice. Of course.
Describe her. Why did you at least come to Deerford? What's in Ina's Rest? There are better roads along the coast. Wouldn't it have been easier to follow them to Ina's Rest? Where's the rest of your family? Surely they wouldn't want to miss your daughter's betrothal. Yeah, something stinks on that one. I don't remember the details, but I remember that something here stinks. Someone told me you were responsible for heinous killings in Defiance Bay. Relax, I just want to hear your side of the story. The Dominels. Of course. Go east. Medrith's waiting for you just west of the river. Yeah, I gotta admit, that one, as soon as she mentioned House Dominel, it's like, okay, yeah, that probably is legit then.
Shh. Shh. I shall be discreet.
Guildmaster's staff. Okay.
Keeping an eye out.
I can do that. I can do that.
Oh, nice.
That's settled.
Managed to level up out of that. Cute. Wait, no, that's not cute. It's just kind of funny. Maybe Sid. Nope.
Welcome.
Tell me about Lord Harron's daughter. You look agitated. Something about this doesn't sit right with you, does it? Damn right it don't. That Lord saunters in here like he's cut from a cleaner cloth than the rest of us, and yet... Look, I don't want no trouble from you, or him, or anybody else. I'm just waiting for him to tire of my ale and leave so things can get back to normal around here. I won't stand by and allow an innocent girl to come to harm. Help me find her. That girl, Alice, she was looking to disappear. You should have seen her watching the door like a sheep at slaughter. All the same, she didn't hardly speak to me. Only folk I've seen her talk to's Trigo. He shops by the broken tower. Bit of a hothead, that one. My advice is to let the matter drop. Like I say, it don't profit to dig around in other people's business.
stay out of sight.
Alright, so back across the bridge to... Well, actually, no, not yet.
So, Allah, have you ever woken up to find your other half used your body during the night?
I don't think I understand you. I'm not
There's
sure
an
I want
odor
to.
that could sear the memories from your
Well,
skull.
I've found that if I go to sleep hungry enough, I wake up covered in blood and delightfully full.
Curriery. I'd have just gone tannery. A little bit less of a mouthful. Yeah, Saban is definitely her. Calling it now.
Hail and well met.
Fellow tradesman, eh? Hate to say it, but you won't find much work here. Show me what you have, sir. Rumbold mentioned something about an... Oh, well... Collapsed. Nothing. A few hides on stretching racks and that hello stench Dingler's always grumbling about. The rest of the keep's dust, just like the fool... He's hardly talked about anything else since those pigs of his went missing. The whole town's been worried about that monster. People are starting to see shapes in the windows at night, hearing its growl and the snoring of their mates. It'd put a lot of minds at ease if someone got rid of it. And sometimes venture into the wilderness, like tracks east of here. Girdle of mortal protection. Regeneration. Okay, that's not a bad one. You know what? I've got... And actually... Oh boy. It's been a while since I've unloaded. And god damn. Alright, so east of here... What can you tell me about Alis Harond? Only that her father's men have been banging down doors and stirring up trouble looking for her. That's strange. Dangler told me you two were acquainted. He said she was looking for an escape. Her father's dragged her out here to get hitched to some backwoods noble. She wanted an escape, all right. I was happy to give it to her. We snuck across the river a few nights ago for some private time. Come to find out, we weren't exactly alone. An ogre, taller than Winfrith's tail, sprung out of the forest, and we were so lost in the heat of the moment, we didn't notice it until it was upon us. It grabbed Alis and disappeared into the night before I could even pull my britches up. Don't take this the wrong way, but this shop smells... I can see why you've kept this to your... Yeah, that one. Okay, so... Huh.
Yeah.
Calling me wrong on that one.
Sure.
With the cat's nose, how is it you failed to notice your rotten stench?
Failed to notice? Hardly. I put work into smelling this way.
I should have expected.
I never know what sort of game is downwind. I
shall
need to
be
smell
discreet.
like part of nature, not an interloper.
Quiet.
Alright, back over to here to talk to them. Or talking to the... Actually, let's see. Down here first. I really want to get a different shield. I'm a little tired of carrying the literal door.
Gods keep you.
Hours of St. Grumbalt. Annihilation. Grudge Keeper. Okay. No, I kinda like the one I've got. I don't know, I might. No, probably not, actually. Voice of the Mountaintop? Absolutely buying those two. Yeah, sure. Actually... Let's see, what is his constitution? 13, so... Actually, yeah. Constitution belt will work pretty well.
How do you do?
Oh, and apparently, Adair managed to hit level 7, I think? Or is it 8 at this point? I'm genuinely not sure.
So, Kana, what do folks in Rawatai do for fun? Aside from each other? Do you just gape at every shiny object that comes along? Or is that just what you do when abroad?
Takoa may be more traditional, but it has its share of festivals. Drink a little wine, find someone to dance with.
Wine and dancing? Oh, guess I had it all wrong. So no shark races and undersea orgies?
No, that's all true.
Okay. Okay. I need to look at this. Let's see. Faith and +8 deflection. Actually, I'll go with the dare first. Bonus knockdown would be nice. Well, no, it's just literally +1. That'll work. Okay, so it's level 8. Let's see. Oh, 2 weapon and 2 hander style. Let's see, 2 higher deflection and 3 higher on the defenses. Yeah, I'm thinking just deep faith.
Greetings.
How did you get burned? Who cares how it looks? What matters is that you're okay. Ooh. What's so special about these eggs? I could get an egg for you.
Hello.
You're talking about morning sickness. Was she pregnant? Oh.
Gods keep you.
Oh boy. So I've got to have a little chat with Tyr. I mean, well, there's a few options here. Because it could be that she got knocked. Well, actually, no, it was before they even got there. I have a feeling that she wasn't being entirely straight with the Tanner. And odds are her father, if that actually was her father, was not being entirely straight with us. Because I have a feeling that he knew about the pregnancy.
No, no. What's impressive is cleaving a man's spine without lopping the head clean off. That takes aim.
Did that once. My case was an accident, and I still wake up some nights feeling bad for him.
Wait a minute, what hidden object? Oh, okay, that was her house that I had entered before.
Out with you! I already told you what... I'm sorry.
Oh.
I thought you were one of those ruffians.
These times we live in.
How may I help you?
What happened to you?
I never saw their faces. Strange hooded men asking about these ruins. Cleoban Relag. Most of the brigands who come through here asking about the ruins are looking for a few ancient trinkets. They wanted to know where Cleoban Relag was. I tried to keep it from them, but I couldn't hold out forever. I don't know what they were up to, but it can't be good.
And that does sound like the hidden key, doesn't it? Can you tell me where to find the ruins?
The Glanfathan tribe that guards the ruins will kill anyone who trespasses there. And they'll retaliate against us, too, if history is any indication. We've had too many fortune seekers stir up trouble of late.
So this is where I say, go into the ruins and I'll kill you. And that's when you say, Haravius, I'm a watcher and you're no match for all of us and we've got a good reason for this. And then I give up trying to argue with you and leave you to dig your own trespasser's grave. And I'm being only half metaphoric. We sometimes make dear woodens dig your own grave before we kill you. When the kids hear about it, it's a fabulous... When the kids hear about it, it's a fabulous deterrent. A dangerous plot is unfolding there. I've got to stop it.
If that's the case, then we may already have trouble headed our way. I'll have to take you at your word. You'll find Cleoban Relag here. Whatever trouble you find there, please. And
okay, yeah. And that's pretty much everyone else that just got a level up. Empowered interdiction, plus 10 accuracy, painful interdiction. Inspired flame. Passive. You know what? Sure. I think I've got an arquebus sitting in the stash somewhere. Pistol, hunting bow. Shit, no I don't. So yeah, I just got a talent that is completely worthless for him. Sorry, buddy. The sound of his voice, the killer's froze stiff. Yeah, I'm thinking Charmed, because that would be really good. Increasing ancient memory. The healing from it. Yeah, sure. Actually, what arquebus does he have? Oh, just a regular one. I'm tempted to swap that, but anyway. Confusion. That'd be kinda nice. Concussive missiles, I think, would be a good one. You know what? No, tentacles. Grimoire Slam, Hardened Veil. Oh. Well, Noble could be a good one. think just Grimoire Slam then. Okay, glad I had that on mute. Just had a hell of a sneeze. Alright, time to lie to these guys. I've already pissed off.
I wonder, Alof, don't you ever feel curious about Isilmir's history?
Not even a little.
But think of the opportunities. You could learn so much about the past.
There are some things I'm happy not knowing.
Sorry, why does she...
How do you do?
Lost my train of thought. The innkeeper told me. Said the bed sheets were hanging out the window. And apparently one of them has a boar as a... okay. Hey, even got some copper for my trouble. Red weed... Whoa! Damn. Yeah, I've got to head down there. I'll swap her out for Aloth, I think.
Sure.
This middle-aged peasant woman is dressed in a brown leather cloth draped down to her knees. Excuse me? Focus. Ooh, this is interesting. I kind of... You know, fittingly enough, I kind of forgot about this character. Like, I knew she was in the game and all that, and I actually had her in my party before, but, yeah. And phone call. Figures. Hello? Hi. Apologies for that. I had the mic setting on my thigh for a bit before muting it. That was my niece. She needs me to head over to her grandmother's real quick to talk about something there. But anyway, it'll be in the next, like, yeah, this will basically be it, and then I'll head over. Whew. Who are you?
I am seen, but the eyes of others do not remember. You were the first to see me as I am, the call stripped aside.
There is a light touch on your mind, a caress, and your left hand mirrors the motion of the touch, reaching up to the air between you. You hear the chime on her wrist sound softly, her hand moves as if pantomiming resting on your cheek at a distance, and she speaks softly and slowly.
Your memories. The cadence of wheels on a caravan
cipher.
track. Fever. Questions by running water. Violence in a night's campfire. Arrows in the dark. And fleeing. Falling rock and cracking stone. And a storm. The storm. The storm that brushed you. Did its screaming wake you from your mind's cradle? Your memory of it is painful. Its cry is difficult to ignore. It's like a child. Many children crying out.
What happened between us on that plateau memory we shared?
You are able to see me. To see me is a rare gift. A watcher's gift.
I've never been able to do that with a living person, except with you.
So many questions, thoughts, whirling like storm winds. That storm still roars through you, deep beneath your thoughts, yet muted and secret, like an underground river. You cannot tell if it is carving new channels, or eroding what keeps your true strength buried. The fact that you could hear it at all, survive it, is something few have ever done. Your power will grow stronger with each soul you touch, as it allowed you to reach out to mine.
Do you wish to travel with me? Okay, so...
Farewell.
Okay, that is it for the time being, because I do need to tend to my niece's stuff. So thank you for joining me, and admittedly I'm not sure if I'll be doing another stream tonight. This might be it. But anyway, if I don't, enjoy your evenings and pleasant sleep. Might help if I save first. There we go. Now, pleasant dreams, everybody.